Hi guys, so my agency is 5 years old, I think yesterday. I wrote a blog post on LinkedIn and it seemed to go down really well. Dan, if you could put it below, maybe put something up here, that'd be cool. I think we had a couple of thousand views on that and loads of people DMing me, so thank you. I'm looking to put some more written stuff out as well over the next few weeks, few months. Basically, it's about how I built my digital agency from 0 to 7 figures over 5 years. Should you be an entrepreneur? Have you got what it takes? I'm going to dig dive into it right now and talk more about it. Gary V, the one and only. I'm not sure what this, if he looked at this, I don't think he'd be too happy, but yeah, Gary V, Gary Vaynerchuk's a big part of how I mentally got through the first couple of years and obviously the last year as well, which have been harder. Moving from 8 to 22 staff has been super hard. Gary talks about self-awareness. Self-awareness is super crucial to whether you want to be an entrepreneur, whether you want a career in snorkeling, whether you want a diving career, whatever you want, you need to understand, is this for me? Is it my passion? Am I good at it? And how can I reverse engineer what I'm going to do with it? Like I know I'm not very good at finances. That's why I've got a finance guy. I know I'm not very good at HR. Again, that's why I've got a finance person. I'm not very good at organising myself, hence I've got a PA. Like stuff like this is super crucial. Obviously I built up to that, but you have to be aware of exactly who you are, what you're good at and what you're bad at. I know for me, brand building, relationships and sales is what I'm good at. And in terms of our agency, we're very good at delivering. We're very good at delivering SEO, PPC, etc. But I'm not going to go into that. But self-awareness is the first point I want to drive home and how crucial it is, thanks to your man, Gary. So the next part is mentally. How can you get through the first year or two as an entrepreneur and then further on from that, grow? Because when you get to maybe 8 or 10 staff, which I was a couple of years ago, a year ago, I think now, up to 22 staff, there becomes so many more problems. And yes, your turnover is increasing, which means more problems, more money, more problems. The one thing that's kept me on track, I would say, is health, looking after my health. I probably hit the gym every day, every other day, and ensuring that they work together, health and wealth. It's super important that you don't sacrifice one for the other. A good phrase is success without fulfillment is failure. And I think if you're successful and your health is not successful, I think that is a failure in my opinion. I think both work so well together. You'll make better decisions, you're clearer. Sometimes I have sacrificed certain work things. Yes, I can always work, but I have sacrificed some to go to the gym, and I think that's a priority for me. And I think it should be for any entrepreneur, in my opinion, to really keep that proper focus, moving forward, making the right decisions, and also keeping sane. Like it is stressful, so you need to have that release every day, release those endorphins. So investment has been the crucial part. This big office, this meeting room, staff, investment in all sorts, expensive coffee machine, anything you can name, we've put our money into it. And yes, sometimes it doesn't give a direct ROI, but this is what a lot of business owners don't do. They don't invest back into their business. Probably for the first 3 or 4 years, I was just piling everything back into the business. Even now, a lot of our money goes straight back in, new systems, training, staff away days, conferences, learning, everything you can begin to imagine, we invest, and that's what's been the crucial part for us. I would say the best probably investment we've had is people. You know, people are so passionate about our brand, they look after our clients, they fly a flag for us moving forward, and ultimately it's great having a team like these guys and girls to come in every day and see people passionate about the work. So investment for me has been crucial. Direct ROI on people has also been really good, but be prepared to invest in things that don't give you an ROI on paper, because a lot of business owners don't do that, and I think that's crucial for longevity, building a real business, building a real brand, and building a business that runs without you. I think investment is probably one of the most important points as well. Good action, oh fuck, I'm going to forget this one. Consistently is better than perfect action. Inconsistency. Fucking hell, that's hard to say. Good action, inconsistency, oh fuck. Good action, consistently is better than perfect action. Okay. Good action consistently is better than perfect action inconsistently. That was hard to say. Okay, so that basically means taking action all the time, whether you're right or wrong, is going to get you far better results than waiting, pondering, trying to work out if your brand needs to be yellow or slightly orange. I think people overthink so much in the world of business and in life as well. And don't get me wrong, everyone naturally overthinks things, but once you get into that rhythm of just taking action, whether you're right or wrong, whether you're just prepared to send some money and hopefully it will come back round again, you've got to keep taking action, keep hiring, keep improving things. And as soon as you become stagnant, then I think you become dangerous to the world of business, especially in digital and especially in the market we live in now, where industries get taken over by big startups that have huge funding. A prime example is probably HR and these systems and software out there that are, there's so many now, and like the traditional payroll and the traditional companies out there that are really stagnant because they haven't kept with the times, they've kept the money themselves, and I think that's just so crucial. Defense, you are the last line of defense as an entrepreneur, and I think I've learnt this a lot. There's no clocking off at 5 p.m. There's no, just going home at the weekend and you're away, like you can just forget about work. For me, what I've learned in the last 5 years is definitely you're the last line of defense. People come to you with all sorts of problems. And I think the way to fix that, first of all, is trying to find employees with solutions. They're trying to find solutions rather than bringing the problem to your door every day, because ultimately I don't know the answer a lot of the time. I'll just go and find someone that does. And ultimately, if you find employees that do that, then you're away. So yeah, you are the last line of defense as an entrepreneur. So if you are signing up for this, or if you are in it, just remember that, you are the problem. You are the last line of defense, and there's no going back on that. And it's tough. It's tough to live in that world. And it is for some people, it is for a lot of people that isn't. It's not a great place to be sometimes, but ultimately the upside is good, I would say. So over the last 5 years, I've learned those lessons, specifically investment, mentally, hit the gym, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to do more content around this, I think, of what's happened in the agency. I think case studies are brilliant for videos. I think people can relate. So hopefully I'm going to do that moving forward. Send me an email below. I've put that on the LinkedIn post. I'm going to mention that as well. And I'm going to do more videos moving forward. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, there's so much more coming soon, so please subscribe below. That's fine. We're going with one of them, whether you like it or not.